Shoshie can enter my world. Watch your clothes, and when I'm through, oh, why not have it go? Take your time, steady and you can do it right. Shoshie can enter my world. Watch your clothes, and when I'm through, oh, why not have it go? Oh, we paint miniatures. We paint miniatures. We paint miniatures. Turn on tuning, hear what I say, but watch it real closely, enjoy your stay. You'll see me painting from up above, and if you like it, give it mad love. Take your time, steady and you can do it right. Shoshie can enter my world. Watch your clothes, and when I'm through, oh, why not have it go? Take your time, steady and you can do it right. Shoshie can enter my world. Watch your clothes, and when I'm through, oh, why not have it go? We paint miniatures. 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 We paint miniatures.
And we're live. And I apologize for the abrupt transition between the theme song and the new music. So what do you guys think? Do you like it? Because I just got it all done. And good morning, Cosmo BC. Hello. Hopefully you can hear me. Everything good? If that music's a little loud, let me know. I turned it up a little bit this morning because it was so quiet. So, yay! Hello, Telebadger! Goron! I think that's how I say your name. Loud and clear. Awesome. Good. Yay! Lots of people here. DB Resson, is that right? Debresson? That's right. Mega Deed. Tolagar777. Hello! Okay. So, I have something to show you, and you guys may have seen, but my Salamanca, hold on, let me flip screens here, hold on one second. we are almost done with Salamanca. Here she is. Oh, big. Right there. She came out very nice. The only thing that is bothering me right now is this little dolly that she's got back here on her thing. The pants are too close in color to the cape, so it's getting lost. So I'm going to change that a little bit. But she's coming along. We're waiting on a teddy bear to show up from Italy that goes on the back there. There's like this weird little teddy bear strapped to her belt. And then just a lot of little finishing touches. You know, I've got to finish the skulls back here. I'm going to touch up the bandages like that are, or whatever these ropes are that are up here. And other than that, she's really close to being done. I'm really excited. So let's see. Let me show you what we've got today to paint. Where'd he go? There he is. It is the Changeling. Now, I have never painted one of these. I have no idea what this is as far as like how this fits into the Warhammer lore. Good morning. And so I have the little booklet here, the Changeling, Daemons of Tzeentch. And what it says is that he's got a demonic gift of lesser locus of transmogrification. He is a daemon of the Tzeentch. Demonic instability, deep strike, formless horror, independent character, psyker. So he's a psyker. So that means he can use like psychic powers and stuff. Yep. Other than that, I really don't know anything about him. Except for he's pretty colorful and pretty. You just use it in D&D? It is kind of cool though, isn't it? It's got some green flames down here. So this is nice because Warhammer, as you know, puts out these little color guides, which I'm going to definitely be using. And hold on one second. I'm going to put a little... There we go. So I'm going to take my time on this guy and figure out colors and mix them and everything. So I got my palette here. And it looks like so. I'm going to start with his skin, and then I'm probably going to work on this fire right here. Or maybe I should do the fire first. What do you think? Yeah, I think we'll do the fire first. So we need this sort of like greenish gray. That's pretty dang close. That's Field Gray by Scale 75. And then Soelia Green shade. I think I don't have to run upstairs to get that. And then Gauss Blaster Green. So let's see. That looks like a pale green. I'm looking. I may not have anything like that. Okay, let's see. Well, I've got this. That's not even close. Caspian green. Ah, no. We can mix this. Maybe with a little bit of this and get that color. I think that would work. How's the palette work from saving paint day to day? It's great, but I keep forgetting to put the lid on it. So it works great when you put the lid on it. Other than that, I really like it. Yeah, you know, he was fun to put together. I did it without the directions. For some reason, I didn't even have directions, so that worked out great. And oops, see, this is what happens when you don't shake your paint well enough. All the medium comes out and makes a blob of medium on. Yeah, sad trombone. Hold on one second. Yep, that's the sad trombone sound. So what I've been doing is I've been just taking, there we go, just take the paint out of the bottle just like that. Not all the paints do that. The scale color do, the fantasy and games do not. But they're just so pigmented, that's why. And you're getting a lot of, ooh, see, that's pretty. Let's try mixing that colors and see what, if we get that correct. I just have an old brush here. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna mix. Wait, I think I need more paint. No. I have a paint shaker, and it's like an electric knife that got, oh, there we go. Yes. Needed just a good shake. So this is a desaturated blue and a, ooh, there we go. Let's see. That is really close. It looks like maybe a little bit more blue. Yeah, that's pretty dang close. Look at that. I think we're going to use that. Okay, mix that all together. Nice. And then it looks like a layer of white scar, which is, I'm just going to use white. Well, do I have white? There it is. This is the scale color white. And it looks like I used this on his arms as well, so we might just swap out Schminky white for this, because that's a better white anyway. Ooh. And, ooh, that's nice. There we go. Okay, so we've got, this is our layer color, I guess. Base, layer, oh, I see. Okay, I get it. So we're going to do, I've never used this guide like so closely before, so this is going to be kind of fun. Where did I put that green? There it is, right in front of me. Major Dodo! Hello and welcome everybody. And look at this, I'm getting schmutz everywhere and paint and water. Hello Major Dodo and everybody who is hosted by him. We're painting a changeling this morning and I'm putting out, we're following the guide. So, how are you, Dodo? Putting out the colors, and this one is totally clogged. Schmutz, schmutz, yes. The schmutz is on my palette all over the place. I might have to, you know what, that's not gonna work. Well, actually, you know what, that will work. Okay, I just have to go get my Soelia green shade. Okay, so we're gonna start out base color. This is my, instead of my Celestra gray. We're making up colors, Dodo. We're making up substitutes for Citadel shades, Citadel colors. This is our layer color. I thought I would try. Oh, hello, Undead Unicorn. Thank you so much for the follow. Woohoo! Let me write that down. Where did my pen go? It's a very chaotic morning with this, with the schmutz. Yay! There's Undead Unicorn. Schmutz is spelled this. Schmutz. There we go. An Undead Unicorn. I'm writing your name down. That's an awesome name. Orn. There. Followers. Woohoo! Can you see that? Yes. And Relians, thank you so much for the follow. Schmutz green. Yes, it is. It is exactly schmutz green, my good deed. And also, I missed some chat. I noticed that. And we got another one. Caridia, is that how I say that? Hold on, let me see. Yep, Caridia. Kerrrida. Thank you so much. Schmutz makes you think of putz. Putz is a very, very, very naughty word in Yiddish, but it does make you think of that. Yeah, a little bit. Putz and schmuck and schmendrick, all these wonderful Yiddishkeit. All right, back to painting. Back to schmutz green, which is our new color name for this, which is actually, field gray, which it's interesting that they call it gray. I guess it makes sense because it's almost like an army gray. But field gray by scale 75, we're using instead of Citadel, because I don't own any Citadel except for some of the metallics. Dropped. Did you guys see that? You're finishing off your death guard. Awesome. This is what is this guy? This is a son of Thousand Sun. Thousand Sun? He's a Zinch guy. Listen to me, I'm such a noob. Noob. Dropped, yes. I'm being a klutz now. Isn't putz like a super stereotype word? Yeah, but it's the actual meaning of it is naughty. Yeah. Hey, Protomucker, I'm getting a mic crack. I'll turn the bottom left knob of the mixer down. Okay, let me try. Ah! As I crush my model beneath my own hand. 1 second. Okay. And let me try turning this music down just a skosh. There we go. How's that? Is that better? Hey, Flickster. Yes. I love it when my husband engineers from afar. Is that better? I'll try not to talk so loud too. I'm trying to hear myself over my own music, so that's part of it. How's everybody doing? That's much better. Awesome. I'm so glad. So yeah, I think my yelling was part of it. Good. So Flickster and I are making plans for Adepticon, and he and Rainer75 and possibly Lathius, yes, are going to be rooming in the same hotel, not the same room, because I've got 4 rooms, and it's going to be exciting because they're coming to the U.S. Well, Rainer's already in the U.S., but you get what I mean. Okay. I'm going to have to put it on here. I don't want this just yet. Yeah, I'll leave it on. Okay, give me a second. It was getting in my way. I know. How many drops has that been? I don't usually drop this much. There, I took the pin out. Now you'll stick better. A little sticky tack. A little changeling. Sticking. Now, hopefully I won't drop him. Fingers crossed. No promises. No promises. There we go. We're just getting coverage all over his magical flames. And he's got some other magical flames up here, which I might as well go ahead and cover here as well. I like to look at my little guide. Yep. Okay. I don't understand. Does anybody have any idea what this little suction cup thing is on the end of his finger? It's the only finger that he has it on, and it's just really odd to me. But he has that on that finger, and that's it. Is that his psyker finger? I don't know what that means. What's a psyker finger? Uh-oh. Hey, Artivolve, how's everybody? How are you? Painting a changeling. I don't know, maybe he used it to shapeshift into people? It's a nod to the pink horror models? Oh, okay. That's pretty cool. I'm hoping... I just realized that not all of his hand is going to be green, but that's okay. It just seems weird that they would have just one finger, but I guess I get it. Pink horrors have the little suction cups. Awesome, I'm so glad. Yeah, I'm gonna email him as well soon. Email the Wrathcore and talk to him about our collaboration. Or that. Hi, RockScal99. Is it Rock? Yeah, RockScal99. Okay, what's next? I think Soelia Green Shade. I will be right back. I'm gonna go grab my Soelia Green Shade, and I will be back with that. I thought I had it, but I didn't. One second. Okay, I have bad news. Look at this. This is why I'm gonna stop using these pots. Look at this. So this is my Soelia Green Shade, and that is totally dried out. I don't think. Oh wait. Oh, there. Okay, so it's we might be able to do something with that. Oi, oi, oi. Okay, I was able to salvage it. Thank God. All right, let's try it. I got a nice big cat here, right there. Okay. Yeah, it's super gross, but I think we can salvage it. Yes. Oh, yes. Yay. All right, but I was gonna make some. If that didn't work, I was gonna make some green shade with some intensity from scale 75 and some mixing medium from P3. I can probably still show you guys how to do that. We can attempt to make our own green shade, but I think this is going to work fine. Nice and easy. Yeah, that. Oh, is it? This pot is several years old? You're right, it is. I don't remember even when I got it. It's been a while. Okay. I don't use the washes enough to really bother getting a lot of it. I don't get the big bottles unless it's like I really like that. Sweet. Okay, up here. Nice, nice, nice. And wait. get a little bit more since it's so funny. I'm so glad it, like, just that little bit was able to be reconstituted. Alrighty. Happy. Did I get it all? No, I didn't. Look at that. Right there. I missed some down here too. Drag 1002. Icy drag? Is that what it is? Icy drag 2002. Thank you so much for following. I wrote your name right there. I'm gonna switch this. Alright. I think that's gotta dry now. What is next? Edge. So the edge color we mixed a little bit of berrying blue and a little bit of spring green, and it's a little brighter, I think. It's not as gray. Maybe we could mix a little bit of this in there. Yeah, it doesn't seem to really do much. I'm gonna leave that because this whole thing needs to dry, this Towelia green shade. Hey, Echo is here. Good morning. How are you, Echo? I'm dropping everything today. Everything is falling on the floor and I'm dropping things. There's a brush. My gosh. Alright, now let's figure out. This looks like a good copy for Calidor Sky. It might need a little shaking. And let's see if it looks okay. Can you guys see that? Oop, that's got a lot of medium on it. Hold on. Oh good, I said it right. Icy drag, yay! Hello, Zamoon. Alright, there we go. It seems not quite right. Not quite right, the color. Not the quite... I can't speak! Okay, actually no, that's pretty close. Let's try it. That's our base for all of his... Yeah, that looks good. Base color for all of his fancy robe. As you can see, I really took my time and I airbrushed this guy with black and with white and grays in order to create my, you know, varying different tones and values before I even started. And watch me. What I should be doing is painting a lot more thinly. There we go. Hello, Salty Pirate 18. Are you here to troll me today, Echo? Echo is one of my first mods, and it was funny because when I added him as a mod, people were like, "Echo is such a troll. You can't mod him." But he's actually a great mod. Here we go. Even though he hasn't been on in a while. Yeah. Ouch. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Troll is a friendly term. He's not a bad troll. He's a good troll. How's that? I didn't save myself at all, did I? Oy vey. That is a beautiful blue. In fact, that is the perfect... It really looks like it matches the blue on the picture. So that color was navy blue by Scale 75. So if you're painting one of these dudes, that's the color it looks like that was right. Yay. Oh, you meant the burn on, yeah. See, I told you. But there, it's all good. We're all friends. There you go. So Dodo, tell me about your Death Guard. What all did you get done? How many models did you get painted? How many models can you get painted in the stream? I don't think I've gone for multiples before on a stream. Or if I have, it's been accidental. So for those of you who missed the very beginning of my show, I got to play the theme song that we had made. It was pretty cool. I just realized this whole part is blue too. You take pride. Echo is clearly a friendly neighborhood troll, like Spider-Man, without saving people. Yeah, exactly. I've done it. That's true. I did do a couple survivors, but those are definitely for myself. When I'm painting for clients, like this is a commission actually. When I'm painting for clients, I like to take my time a little bit more. But yeah, I remember that. I did the survivors. There we go. Ah, this part is really nerve-wracking. Okay. I'm going through, there's like little flames on the corner of his robe. I'm trying to go in here with the blue and paint in between the lines. That one we're just gonna plop on there. Alright, so is this dry yet? Nope. Yesterday, I was at my game store, my friendly neighborhood game store. Move right. There. And so I'm trying to avoid the pool of water. That's why I was in the middle. We spilled water off the pallet this morning, Photo Maker. Anyway, I was in this friendly local game store because I was teaching another workshop, another basics class, and it was a blast. We painted more Space Marines, and there was only 6 people in the class this time. It was a smaller class, so it was nice because we got a lot more details and a lot more actually intermediate level techniques demonstrated and tried out. This Mighty Quan is a changeling. The Changeling, hang on, right here, from Gamesworkshop. Here we go. The Changeling. Yes. Currently, and so he's a commission, and I'm painting him up. And I thought, well, I've already got him so primed nice that he'll be actually not too difficult to paint on stream. So I decided I was gonna give it a go, give it a try. And I'm so far so good. So far, the paint is going on very smooth. And it seems like I'm picking out the right colors. I don't have any Citadel colors. We're using the guide in the book, but since we don't have Citadel colors, we're guessing. And the nice thing about these Scale 75 is it looks to me, sorry, I'm being loud again. It looks to me like the paint is going on really smooth and nice, which makes me happy because it means later blending is going to be much easier. Look at how nice and smooth that is so far. I wish it would dry a little less matte. It's so matte. But that's Scale 75 for you. We could add some satin medium to it, but and then it would look a little bit more Games Workshop-y, but I think it'll be okay. We can always gloss coat it at the end and then put a little dull coat on it, and that'll leave it a little more shiny than if we just left it matte. Hello, Apollonius One. What have you been up to? It's been a while. Mighty Quan says, wow, not enough Zinch players in your area. Okay, thank you. Yeah, he is an awesome model. Do I use agitators? I think so. Some of these have agitators in them. I don't know if that one does. Yes, I did buy a bunch of glass agitators. Where did I get them? I got them from Slow Fuse Gaming. He had glass agitators in his shop, and I was like, that's a great idea because I don't want to put metal BBs or anything because they can potentially rust. Even stainless steel can potentially rust. So I was like, glass won't rust. Glass is inert. Inert? Is that right? I don't know. Bonjour! Quairodo. I don't know if I said that right. Did I say that right? Quairodo. Oh, look what I just found. I found a whole bunch of fire that's not been painted green. I didn't even realize that was up there. Good thing I turned him upside down. There we go. You love this guy? Yeah, he's cool, isn't he? It's all good. Working on a bit more in the final stages of house building. Oh, wow, that's neat. House building. Are you building it yourself, or is somebody else building it for you, and you're just being busy with the project? Okay, we got all that fire up in his skirt. I guess that's his... Maybe he floats on it. Oh, wait, that's... I just realized that. His skirt right here. There we go. Skirt wearing Zinch guy. Cooler in the summer for him. Okay. This is tricky, guys, because I've got the camera in the way. There we go. I'm gonna scoop paint down in there. Sounds right. Yep. I can use nail polish agitators. Oh, where do I get those? Nail polish agitators. That's a good idea. And what are those made of? He's like, what are you doing up in my skirt? Ah! We're upskirting the changeling here. I think I got it. Oh, there's... Okay, so I'm getting confused because the primer is looking blue in this light, and I didn't know if I got that painted yet or not. If you see if I miss a spot, tell me, because I can see I'm missing a few spots some places. Like here. Busy with the project someone else is building, but when you can give 2 extra hands, you do. Oh, that's awesome. That's great. And then Captain Atwood says, camera in the way. The joys of streaming. Agitators are stainless steel. Yeah, I didn't want to get stainless steel because I know sometimes those can still sometimes rust. I know somebody who put some kind of metal bearing or something in his scale 75, and he ruined an entire set of scale 75 with it. So I just didn't even want to take the chance of putting metal anything. I got glass. I got the glass. There we go. Oi, I might need to touch up my flame down here, my little green flame. Because there's lots of little blue areas that I didn't get yet down here. Not that anyone is going to see this when it's on the gaming table. But you know, as painters, we have a little bit of OCD. It's got to be all covered, right? I'm going to be sloppy on the inside of the flame because I'm going to go back over that with the green again. Slurpy sloppy. There we go. So it does need a little bit of another coat. Just a little bit. Although not much, because this is super pigmented. It's gonna look completely different than the Gamesworkshop model, I have a feeling. Just because of the amount of matte finish. There we go. Okay. What else is left? Oh, all up here. Some places it dried a little streaky because of the medium not being even. It didn't get agitated enough in that spot. Mighty Quan says you'll get glass or ceramic ones as well. You're all out of models to sell, and you could not replace it. Yeah. So you could not replace it if you rusted and ruined your set. Yeah, I wouldn't. I would be really, really unhappy if I ruined my set as well. Because scale 75 are not cheap paints. They're probably close to GW in price for me. Maybe a little bit more, actually. Stainless is fine if it's truly stainless steel and completely submerged so no air can get to it, but you totally understand the hesitation. Yeah. The glass beads that I got from Slow Fuse were easy to order, and they were perfect. So, plus I like supporting other streamers if I can. By the way, guys, I am sweating, and like the air conditioning blower for our furnace gave out. Yay, Captain Atwood, thank you so much for following. Let me write down your name. Captain Atwood. Ooh, this palette. There we go. Thank you. I wish that I hadn't spilled water on my paper, but we'll cover it up with my hand. There we go. More Changeling. More blue. Good morning, Frosty Primes. Primes. How are you? And what did you do this weekend? Mike Critter is following. Thank you so much. Welcome, Mike Critter. Mike, is that your last name, or is that like just your nickname, like a critter? And Inequity Graphics. Oh, that's cool. Inequity Graphics, welcome. Let me see if I spell it right. Iniquity. So everybody who doesn't know, Proto Maker is my husband, so he's telling me what to do, but then I can't just like jump up and go get stuff, so it's too hard to go get the fan right now, or I would. He never phrases it as "you could do that." It's "do it." Just kidding. What did Frosty Primes do? What did I miss? Hold on, I missed some chat. Good morning. Let's see. Slow view cells. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Doing all right. Got your models in an art display. Ooh, that is awesome. Definitely grats on that. What kind of is it like an art show, or tell me about it? That sounds cool. And Captain Ackwood says, been thinking about scale 75, what makes them better? I wouldn't say any paint is necessarily better, but it has pros and cons, right? Because I mean, paint is at a certain level, paint is just paint. But I don't use scale 7. I don't use Citadel, so I can't say if it's better. But I do like scale 75. They're very, very matte. They're great for figure painting, especially for display models. Because when you're figure painting, you want to be able to control how the light affects your model. So having a very matte surface is good, because then you are dictating how the light is shining. You're not getting, see how it's just hitting here and you're not getting extra shine. It's just soaking up the light. And that's desirable when you're doing display models, especially any kind of box art or anything like that. Or competition painting. You want to be able to control where that light is hitting so that when it photographs, it looks exactly how you want it and true to color. Now for Proto Maker sassing me. Sassy Mike. I need a sassy command. Cosmos says, like, too bad they couldn't fix it over the weekend. Yeah, I know. I was really, they just came and gave us a big sales pitch is all they did. So, that was, disappointing. Because, luckily, Proto Maker talked to his cousin's husband, who does the same kind of repairs. And he told us just to get the blower fixed, because we're not going to be in the house long enough to make it worth making a big, huge, giant investment in a brand new furnace, which could use a new furnace, a more efficient one, but there's no guarantee that we're going to get any kind of tax credit or anything like that on it either. I'm sure you'd love to hear about my furnace woes. Okay, let me see what Frosty says. Yeah, Flick says it's a different style, more matte, a different consistency, and he has some, where did he say? So he has some coming, so he can do comparisons. Frosty says, yeah, and I can do comparisons as well, Flick. I'd need to get a few Citadel from my local game shop. That wouldn't be a big deal. I could do comparisons on Reaper, Citadel, Vallejo, and Scale 75. And I've got a few other lines that I can think of. That's not a bad idea, though. Frosty says, in the heart of the city, we have 6 artists that run a place. Probably it's like a co-op, right? And they have an art display gallery where you can have your work displayed, even sold, and they let you put your stuff in one of the displays. That's excellent. I'm so happy for you. I hope that you sell something. You'll make the sassy command? Thank you, Mike. Good. Sassy Mike is sassy. That way it's like we can give you, you know, online sass. So when you're in my channel being bossy and sassy, you can use it. And Captain Atwood says that's what you need. Dang, gotta spend a bunch on paints. Curse you. Okay, good. I'm glad. Well, you know, it's good to know. If you do invest in scale 75, you won't be disappointed because, I mean, some people, if they're used to satin paints, they won't like them. But for the most part, I think they take a little bit of learning. After that, most people end up really liking how they work. They layer lovely. Artie Wolf says, what am I going to do the skin? So according to this handy dandy guide, we're going to do the skin with this dark gray, another gray, and then white. So it's like different. These look almost the same, so I don't really see the difference between rust gray and the fang. Maybe somebody can tell me. It looks like a little lighter, not much lighter. Okay, now we're ready to go back to the flame, which is this light color we mixed. And I gotta remix it on my palette because it's separated or something. Put some more bright. Okay. So let's try this. I'm gonna use a smaller brush. Yes. Don't forget P3. Yes, P3. Absolutely. That's probably one of my favorite brands too. I like Scale 75 a lot. But for painting gaming minis, P3 is probably my all-time favorite. Ooh, that green looks really nice. Look at that. It's not as light as I think I need it though. So, oh, thank you for the cheer, Captain Atwood. That's so sweet. I really, really appreciate that. Here we go. I got very, very behind on chat. What color am I going to paint the skin? Let's see. You don't have anything other than Citadel VMC. Oh, Vallejo model color and Vallejo game color. Yeah. Frosty says, I've been looking at getting my hands on Reaper paints. I've heard good things. Yes, Reaper are awesome too. They're very similar. If you're in the US, they're very similar to Scale 75. And they're not as expensive. But they're also a little different and they're maybe not as pigmented either. Maybe. I think they're a little bit more, maybe a little bit more desaturated. Maybe that's it. Ooh, I love that. So the nice thing about using guides is you get to use color palettes that maybe you're not used to using, and you can learn some things, which is what I'm doing right now. I'm learning that this bright color looks really good on the smoke. The Moon says, have I ever done a tutorial for thinning paint? It's hard to get a feel on how much I thin down the paints depending on what technique I'm using. It'd be awesome to have a video where you see the paint on my palette and quantities. We There's a possibility we could set that up, Zoomoon. We would have to have no face cam because we only have 2 cams at the moment. So Mike and I can talk about that and maybe just make one stream for it or something like that. But thinning paint is sort of an eyeballing thing. I mean, you get a feeling for it. It's not always something you can show. And I'm not saying you can't show it. I'm saying it's not always going to be helpful to have a video is what I'm saying. Practice is going to help you almost more. And I'm still missing chat. Okay, let's see. Reapers are hard for you to get your hands on, so yeah, for definitely for Canada, I think it would be hard. I think scale 75 might be, well, it depends. You might be able to order Reaper directly from them, but I don't know if that's super expensive or not for you in Canada. And then Zmin says there was a brief time when I talked about it 2 Fridays ago. Okay. Yeah. So I guess I could try to show you here. So I've got my palette. My palette's pretty saturated underneath. You can see when I press on it, the water kind of comes right up. So I'm not thinning it that much. The palette itself is doing that. That's the other thing, is you don't have the exact same kind of palette. It's difficult to gauge how I'm doing something. Not impossible, just not as easy. I'm gonna put a little white on the. Oh yeah, white's the last layer. I'm not gonna do that until. Give me 1 second. These are really pretty colors together. We're going up in the values. We shaded down and now we're highlighting up. Renee, thank you so much for the host. How are you? And what have you been working on lately? Hello. A smog stew. We're painting a changeling, and I need to put some white on him now because his flames are very faded. All of the apexes of all of the little bumps on everything is getting a white highlight blended into the green. I'm doing sort of a feathering motion on there. Canada is great, but it sucks for finding good paints. Yes. I have a buddy that lives in Canada, Whippoorwill Games, and he sells paints and applies through, oh my goodness, I can't remember the name of it now. Dang it. But go to Whippoorwill Games on Facebook, and you can see what the name of Warlord or something, I think, is the name of the company. Warlord Games, does that sound right? Blend a little bit of green in that. There we go. So I'm thinking that the trick to Games Workshop is just picking colors that are very close to each other so that they blend quickly and easily. Because as I'm painting this, I'm just realizing how nice it all looks, and I think it needs a lot more white because the white on the picture is a lot brighter. You guys see that? Need a more abrupt, maybe a more abrupt transition. You forgot to ask, but what did I prime with? I primed with Final Res by Badger. It's the only primer that I use. And what I did was I layered black, and then then I slowly added white to it. So it started with black, and then I added white, so it was gray. And then on his arms, I dumped out the gray and I put just straight white. Can you guys see this? There's this little claw in the flames. There we go. I think it needs a little blue. Where's that blue? This one. Varying blue. And actually, I'm gonna look. Let me try. Nope. There's another green that I have in here somewhere. And I'm looking for it as we speak. Here, found it. That is a close green. This is Hellbound Flesh by Scale or Fantasy Games. Sorry, Fantasy Games. Oh yeah, that's nice. Except for I gotta mix it. This is much brighter. Look at this, and then I don't have to add that white. Look at that. That's what I should have used in the first place, huh? GamerDad in North Carolina, or NC, GamerDad NC, thank you so much for following. I'm gonna put you up here. GamerDad _dad. There we go. Alright, we're painting Changeling. If you're just now joining us. There we go. Oh, I love that color so much more. I should have started with it, but it's okay. We learn. Happy accidents. Janae is building Master Grade Zaku 2, test painted with Custodes, built with 3 Reaper Dragons, and filled in all the gaps. Awesome. That sounds like a lot of fun too. Jackie Zero, I think that's right. Zero, Jackie. Zero, is that right? Yay! Welcome, Jackie. Can I call you that? So the paint that comes out of the Fantasy Games colors is very thinned out to begin with. I didn't need to really thin it much at all on my palette. And if I add a little white on the top of this, look at that. It's so nice. Oh, that is beautiful. And that's what it needed too, is that last white highlight blended into it. And since it is a commission, I'm going to go back and probably work it out and clean it up even more. There we go. I'm happy with that. Looks appropriately GW-like, even though we're not using any GW paints. So hopefully nobody's GW store is going to get mad at this client for using this model, since it's not painted with Citadel. I know at least one person whose store gets very bent out of shape if they're not even painted with the that company's paint. It's just that particular store's policy. And since I guess they're the only store anywhere around, they can kind of get away with it. Woohoo! So why do I write my followers down? The reason why I write them down is because this is sort of like, so normally I don't have a big mess in front of me right here. I ended up getting water on my paper, and it's much nicer. But I write down the followers because it's kind of a way, it's like kind of like how this is my classroom. And so it's a way to, welcome new students and give them a kind of a special, it's kind of neat to see your name written down on somebody's stream. And plus when I have the VOD, you can go back and watch the VOD and see it. And so you'll always be in my videos when you come. And then, I don't know, mostly just a nice little way to say hello. And I was totally off cam. I'm so sorry. Get it back on track here. There we go. We have a command in the chat. It's !cam. So if you see me get off cam, you can warn me so that you can see better again. Sometimes I don't even notice I get to jabbering and painting. And then nobody has told me. Thank you, Rockscal. Now thank you, Cosmo. See, Cosmo knows what I'm doing. He knows how to tell me. Cosmo is one of my new mods. He's doing such a good job. I'm so happy. And helpful. Okay, let's get some more white up back here on the tips of the little smoke flames, or whatever these are. Smoke, I guess, smoke. Now, you can see that the white in this is just blah, isn't it? I want to show you the difference. Let's try some schmanky white. This is my favorite white. It's a artist acrylic. It's super pigmented. It's also toxic. Don't lick it. Don't lick your brushes anyway, just because it's bad. I stopped licking it because of the titanium white. I think it was making my tongue numb. Anyway, check how white this is. Ooh. See, that's just, it covers and it's smooth. It's got a little bit longer of a drying time. So that means it doesn't chalk up on me like some of the other colors. I rarely like it. There we go. Might need to go ahead and put another layer of the Soelia green shade. I'm not 100% sure yet or not. There we go. Yeah, we have my favorite glasses off. Yeah, that's when I take my glasses off like this and we're like, oh, I gotta concentrate. That's the command that you made, or did you make it? Or did somebody else make it? I can't remember. Oh, cat hair. That's my favorite command, because then we can use our emote. So if you are new to the channel, we have 3 emotes that are available with subscriptions, and I'm actually very close to 100 sub points right now, which is excellent for an affiliate, which means that when I get to 100 sub points, I'm going to apply for partnership. Now, I think that Twitch has changed their requirements for Twitch partners, so that the creative partners have just as high expectations as like video gamers. I'm not positive on this, don't quote me, but if that's the case, then that's what I gotta go for. So If you want to help me out, this month is September. Half of the subscription is basically, it's half off right now, so it's a great time. That's my little plug. All right, and now we're back to painting. Okay, so got the blue. Let's go with Drachenhof Nightshade. That's not purple, is it? I've got that as well. Wait, actually, you know what I want to use? Instead of Drachenhof Nightshade, if I can find it, it is this one. Ultra Blue. I can make... Oh, good. Hey, oh, Lulu, thank you so much. You are so awesome. She is helping me get to my subscription goal. You are awesome. Lulu. Subscribers. Woohoo! There she is. Covered up a little bit by my logo, but I'll put you in the schmutz. Okay. There we go. Lulu in the schmutz. That's so awesome. Yes. Oh my goodness, I love it. I'm going to show you guys in this little handy dandy thing that came with, this is paint, okay? We're going to make my own wash since I don't have Drachenhof Nightshade with me. And I have a little bit of Mixing Medium by P3, which is basically matte medium and PVA glue, which you can also use. And I'm going to make my own Soelia green shade. No, not Soelia. It's Drachenhof. Where's my paintbrush? There it is. I do have the Kickstarter palette. It's by Redgrass Games, and I love it so far. That is... Oh my gosh, great. Dianar. Is it Dianar? Yeah, Dianar. Thank you so much. Do you want to be in the schmutz too? Yay! Thank you so much for subscribing. That's awesome. So this color is obviously too turquoise. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to add a little bit of that navy blue from the base color. Still not the right color. Let's add some Nolan. Maybe some... I'm just mixing stuff now. I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm going to add just a smidge of black leather and see if that darkens it up a little bit. It just needs to be darker than turquoise. A little bit more bluish, not as turquoise. No, we'll just live with that. Let's try it. Unless I can find my Nolan. Oh, I know where it is. It's in this case. I went to the game store and I took it with me. Wait, I have Drachenhof. There we go. Is that it? Nope, that's black. What are these kits that I have? This is a Warhammer Intercessors paint kit. There we go. I found it. Yay! See how close I got to matching the color. Probably not close at all. So this is like more turquoise. I might be able to use this a little bit on my flame. Ooh, yeah, that's pretty. I like that actually. I'll just poke it into the crevices of the... There we go. Okay. Dragunov is really dark. Yeah, this is a little tiny pot that came with the intercessors. It is dark. Look at that. I don't know if that's going to be dark enough for this dark. Watch me spell this. Hold on. Oh, okay. Let's try it. Ooh, that's gorgeous. That is super dark. Oh my goodness, I love it. Love, love, love. Ooh. And I bet that this will shine up my model just a little bit. It won't be quite as matte. I'm rinsing out my brush. I'm going to pick up some of that on this highlight because I don't want it to be as dark. I could have swore somebody just followed. I'm off cam. Thank you so much. I'm going to attempt to put this on my palette so that way I don't tip it over. I'm famous for tipping over wash pots. And I always buy the big ones too, which I thought would make it easier to not tip those over, but it's actually, you end up just spilling even more. So you waste more product and spend more. What wet palette? Right now I'm using the Redgrass Games wet palette. It comes with this called a wavy, and it's specially designed so that if you put your brush on it, it's see how it's designed, and then this is magnetic, and it will. Whoops, my brush is in the way. It will stick to the palette like that. See that? And then there's another set of magnets on this side. They're going to be kickstarting this palette very soon. So as soon as I know about when that goes live, I'll be letting y'all know. And I highly recommend it because I'm using it and I love it, and they sent it to me to review. We've got a couple videos on it. Well, a couple VODs that have the palette one where I unboxed it and one where I actually used it. And I am a fan. I'm a huge fan already. September 19th. Okay, awesome. Where's my fancy spill preventing wash tray? Here it is, right here. I have it. I got this. But this is a little bit too small to go into it. I guess that's alright. We'll do that. You see it better. Very heavy, which is perfect. Help me keep. It's just a little big to put in front of me while I'm painting them, unfortunately. On cam. Otherwise it's fine. So does that blue show up at all? I can't tell. Let's put it on a little heavier and see what happens. I feel like it's not really showing up. We hope. It's drying nice though. Not streaky. And we gotta put some under his skirt too, don't we? And I'm gonna put some, where's that stuff I just mixed? Some of this, ooh, I like that. Thin it out a little bit. Spread it around underneath. The turquoise looks good with that green. Needed a little bit more than just green, I think. It'll be unique. Yeah, I like that. I like that better. The main thing you're excited about for that palette is the dilution spotters printed on the paper. Very clever. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I did not get any of that in the kit they sent me, because that's just something that's going to be coming with the Kickstarter, but I am definitely looking forward to that. It's a big plus. Absolutely. Okay. Can't really tell when it's wet and how often I should refill it, and the paper is curling up on a daily basis. Yeah, it's a Frisk acrylic wet keep wet palette. Try Stay Wet. It's nice. I can't give you much better advice on the palette paper, because this is the first palette paper I've ever had that stayed nice on the palette for so long. All the other stuff I've ever used has also done the same thing that you're talking about. Tive. Is it Tive or Tive? Yeah. Okay, so let's see what's next for colors. We did the Dragonaff Nightshade, Techless Blue. Oh, let's put the covers on the wash pots before they crap out on me and tip over. Alright, so the next blue is more of a... No, that's probably similar to Lothern blue. Nope. Blue is hard for me because I don't paint with a lot of blues most of the time. No? What should I do, guys? That's not it, is it? Nope. I think this might be it. Let's try it. Jack MPC, thank you so much for following and welcome. Oh, you subscribed. Oh my goodness. I'm going to put you in the schmutz as well. Thank you so much. Jack MPC. You are helping me toward my goal, and we are getting closer and closer now. Let me actually just check and see how close we are to our 100 sub points. Pretty close, I think. Hold on, let me shake this paint. Ooh, that needs shaking more. Ooh, guys, we're at 95 sub points. We only need 5 more subscribers or 1 more $24.99 subscriber, and we will have made the goal, and I will apply for partner. That would be so cool if I could do that. Even if we don't, we'll make it by the end of the month for sure, because it's only 5 more subscribers or 1 more $24.99 subscriber. Oh yeah, the coaching. If you coached, if you subscribe at $24.99, you get a 30-minute coaching with me. It's a one-on-one, and so that's pretty exciting as well, because I will Skype or Google Hangouts, and we will get our paint jam on, and you'll learn all kinds of nifty stuff from me. We can help you finish that project that you've been trying to work on for a while. Yeah. I totally misspelled that. That's okay. Keep throwing my... Alright. I like this because it is really nice to be able to click this onto the palette like that. It's perfect. Alright, this is the new blue that I just laid down. I think it is the right blue. I don't know if it's going to layer or not. It might, yeah, it's, tell me what you think. It's layering, but it's not layering too much lighter. Well, I guess it is. It just depends on if it dries matte or not. You know, I think that's the same blue. This is the blue, Mediterranean blue we were going to use. I didn't even put it on my palette yet. There we go. This is a nice blue. Salty Pirate, thank you so much. Now we only need 4 more subscribers. Subtrain, hype to everybody. Salty Pirate, you guys are awesome. I really thank you so much. Ooh, cat hair. Let's do cat hair emote. I should change the emotes around a little bit sometimes. Oh, Drenay, you did it! Drenay! Thank you. Oh my gosh. Drenay77 just put us over our goal. Hold on, let me check. Let me double check because I think that's right. I think I gotta wait 5 minutes to refresh, but we'll see. But if that's the case, oh my gosh, I'm so thankful. That is absolutely the right blue right there too. Woohoo! That's pretty. Oh my goodness. And blend it in with this. There we go. Blend, blend, blend. Yay! Cat hair! Hype for Drenay, guys, for helping to put us over the edge for all of these. A Lulu, Danar, Jack D, Dem PC, Salty Pirate. All of you guys are so awesome. Thank you so much. And of all my other subscribers that I've had this month, thank you. Drenay is also a streamer. So if you have not checked him out, he's from Germany, and he can do bilingual streams in German and in English. Love that glue right there. So I'm blending it up with this. This is the base color that we had, and I'm just wet blending it in. Stream is on hiatus. Oh, okay. Well, I had to hide you anyway because of the huge thank you. Okay, I'm going to refresh and see if it changed anything. Might have to wait a little bit longer. 102 sub points. We did it! Thank you! Oh my gosh! This is a huge goal for me, guys. This is the stream. Today's the day. Oh my gosh, and I got paint all over my hands. I'm so excited. Hola! Let me go back to my big screen I can see. Woohoo! Yay! CSCOTK, PTK. I'm gonna call you CSC if that's okay. Hola, and ¿cómo está? ¿Estás? ¿Está bien? Mi español es muy mal. Yay! Cheers! Aww, oh my gosh. It's so exciting. Thank you for the cheer. You will never know. It's really cool. Like I said, I don't know if I'll get accepted as partner. Maybe they change things now that affiliates are big, you know. Maybe they want people to have a lot more. But that, I still think 100 sub points is good. And we're definitely on the right track, right? There we go. Yay! Scott from Alfonso. Oh, okay. Yes. I see it now. See Scott. See Scotty K. I'm going to be taking Alfonso's workshop in Chicago after all. I was very happy because they decided to allow professional painters. He wasn't sure if he was going to allow professional painters or not at first. And then he changed his mind, and so I'm definitely going to be taking it because I really need to learn non-metallic metal. Big time. Yay. Just accidentally drank brake fluid while stripping your... Oh my goodness. Iniquity Graphics, that is terrible. Don't drink brake fluid, that's probably toxic. Blend, blending into the shadows of the skirt. Oh, it's drying really light. Maybe I need to put more blue up here. Interesting. Try it again. Maybe that's one of the properties of Scale 75, is that it dries darker. I have not encountered that before. Maybe I blended it up too much. There we go. Is that better? Yeah. You're in Denver again? Oh, good. Man, I need to go back to Denver. It's been a while. I miss it. For those of you guys who don't know, I was born in Colorado, and so I get to go back there every now and then to visit family. And what's nice is there's like a huge community of painters in Denver, and they have these workshops every now and then. So I'd stayed with my aunt and uncle, and then I'd go to the workshop, and it was perfect. There we go. I like that. That's such a nice color. I'm glad I used the Scale 75 paints, if only just to be able to try matching Citadel colors and trying the Citadel guide. I think it was a good idea for me to do that. It's also nice to be able to show you guys a way to paint that you don't have to use Citadel paints on GW models to make them look like GW models. I think that's probably the biggest takeaway of this show today. You can do it. I'm going to try to wet blend this in. There we go. And I did not look. Let me look at the guide. Lothern blue is the lightest blue, so I think this one. Maybe. Try it. Scale 75 is so expensive. I know, it's expensive in the US too. I'm just saying, like, you don't have to use Scale 75 either. But you can eyeball a color on a page and go, okay, is this close enough? That's basically what I did. And it just takes a little practice in mixing, you know, sometimes you might have to mix too, but it's just nice knowing that you can use, you can use the paints that you already have on hand and not have to go out and buy specific colors. That's so nice. Look at that. So it does look like the lighter color it is drying a little bit darker. So it does need a second highlight because of that. It needs to be a little bit more opaque. Reaper colors are really opaque, and you need very few extra layers with Reaper, and their range is so huge. Go. It is drying a little bit dark. At least it's drying the right color though. A little bit streaky. What does Duncan always say? 2 thin coats. It's sometimes it's more. Sometimes it's 3 coats. Sometimes it's 4. But the thinner layers are easier to fix if you make a mistake. You've been using Vallejo paints instead of GW? That's great. Yeah, Vallejo has a lot of conversion charts too, I believe, right? So that makes it nice and easy. There's a lot of paints, a lot of players that use Vallejo. Let's try up here. There's still some wash in that little crescent moon, so I'm going to be careful. Put this on a little thinner. I need to watch more of Electric Eve and see how she does her blendedness. She's literally the queen of blending. Yay! Soul Dagger 2 just subscribed with Twitch Prime. Awesome. Thank you so much. I'm going to put you right here. Soul Dagger 2. Is there a Soul Dagger 1 or was that screen name taken? Thank you. That would put us at 103 sub points. Woohoo! I'm gonna change this number every time somebody subscribes, because it'll be our record stream here. I'm trying to get that smooth as possible because it's very streaky in a few spots. Like I said, I'm not used to blues, and if I'm having trouble blending them, that is why. This one seems to be doing okay though. There we go. I'm way off cam, aren't I? Long story, your original is on Justin TV. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Yay! Aw, thank you, Flick. You knew you could kill it here on Twitch. Here's to the next 100. Yay! Oh, that's awesome. Flick has always believed in me, and he pushes me to set goals and to not quit, and not give up. And it means a lot. Thank you so much, Flick. Back and forth here with what did I use? I used Mediterranean, and then the base color was navy. So I think this is going to be our triad right here. This might be too turquoisey, but we'll see. We might have to go down a step with that. You know what? Let me look at this. Maybe No, that's way too turquoise. Let me see this one. That's really close. Yeah, let's do that. This is sky blue. That'll be our final highlight for that. That'll be our Lothern blue substitute. Okay. Every time I think I have a streak covered, I see another one emerging as it dries. And I'm like, no streaks. I need to learn to paint better. Cat hair. There you go. Oops, still there. There you go. Speaking of cats, I gotta take, as soon as I get done here, I gotta make an appointment to take my kitty babe. She's sitting there on a ball on the couch. She's not been feeling good, so I gotta take her to the vet. Good kitty. I'm not sure what's going on with her, so we'll have to get her checked out. Oh, I'm very happy with how well these paints are blending. Very, very, very happy. This is one of those times, though, that I wish I would have gotten the big. I have an even bigger handle on for my holders than this. So I wish I would have gotten that this time, but that's okay. It'll work out. I'm not gonna try too hard to get everything perfectly blended on the inside because most of that's not gonna be seen. So I'm just going to, what I call shorthand, just paint the stuff that's important. Don't get too OCD. There we go, that's much better here. This is sort of lit up by the flame underneath, so it's okay to be a little bit lighter, especially right there. And it got sloppy again and I painted on my flame. Treverian, hello! Wie geht es dir? You know, you always think it's funny when I speak German. Treverian is a accomplished sculptor and painter, and definitely give him a follow. He's really fun to watch, at least for me. I enjoy it. Get lots of ideas. Okay, what's up? Let's see. We're painting a Changeling, Treverian. Nice. Painting a Changeling with scale 75 colors and experimenting with trying to match up the GW scheme with those colors. Not bad. It blends okay. Oops. Yeah, this thing is getting in my way though. I'm gonna take him off so you guys can have less obstructed view, and I can have less obstructed view too. Here we go. So Trovarian, I have a theme song for my channel now. I don't know how many people here got to hear the theme song. It's only at the beginning. If you guys are interested, I'll play it for you. I just don't want to. It's Mike thinks I definitely sound I don't know how to put it. It might seem conceited if I played it when it's not during the intro, so I don't want to seem that way. So you heard it, Flick. Yes. You missed it? Do you guys want to hear it? Ooh, I like that. That looks good. You want to hear it, Mega Deej? Okay. That's all I needed. I needed just one person. Okay, hang on. We'll play it. 1 second. Okay. Okay, this is the theme song that I had written for the show, and it's mostly just to be an intro for the videos when I put them on YouTube. But it's also kind of like a 5-minute countdown video for me so that I know when it's ready to go live. So it's, like I said, it's a 5-minute song.
Go get your brushes, go get your paint. This is how you do it, the Shoshie way. I'm gonna teach you, be ready to learn. 'Cause when I'm done, it's your turn. Take your time.
Kind of reminds me of Airmore.
You can do it right, Shoshie can. Enter my world, watch your clothes. And when I'm through, why not have a go? Take your time, steady and you can do it right.
I'm off cam.
Shoshie can. Enter my world, watch your clothes. And when I'm through, why not have a go? We paint miniatures. We paint miniatures. We paint miniatures. Turn on tuning. Hear what I say, but watch it real closely. Enjoy.
It's a metal song about miniatures.
Painting from up above. And if you like it, give it mad love. Take your time, steady and you can do it right. Shoshie can. Enter my world, watch your clothes. And when I'm through, why not have a go? Take your time, steady and you can do it right. Shoshie can. Enter my world, watch your clothes. And when I'm through, why not have a go? We paint miniatures. We paint miniatures. We paint miniatures.
Fresh Talk, thank you so much for the follow.
We paint miniatures. We paint miniatures. We
I moved back as soon as you used the command.
miniatures.
Okay, good. I must have seen it. This is the guitar solo to fill up a little bit of the space. I was really impressed with the producer. I kind of got the impression that he's a young guy from the UK, and he's just very, very, very talented. It's customanthems.com if you're interested in getting your own music for your channel. I totally recommend him. He works very fast. like that. So that was it, guys. What do you think? Back to our regular scheduled music. Which is more metal. Who did my animations? The gal that did my animations is called Nikki in Progress, and you can find her on Facebook. She currently has a full-time job now, so she's not doing much freelance anymore. But you know, she said I could still give her name out. You know, so you can always try to contact her. But like I said, she's been much slower now. That like I only have one animation left. I have the subscriber animation, and that's it. But yeah, you're having flashbacks to "I'm Gonna Get You, Sucker." Walk down the street with someone walking behind you holding a boombox. Yes, that's funny, Trevelia. Good. I'm glad you guys like it. You lost the layering and forgot of the VODs. You'll watch it later. Okay. No problem. I'm gonna just, since we don't have a whole lot of time left, I'm gonna jump to the next color, which is the sky blue, just so you can see that last layer on there. Yeah, that's sky blue for sure. And this is gonna be the final highlight. And it's very small. Don't put a lot of highlight on, because that's what makes it look the more blue, is when it's smaller like that. And I'm already making it too big. I may thin down my Drakenhof Nightshade just a little bit, so that I can, what I would do with that is it would hopefully smooth things out and blend the layers a little bit better together. Kind of melts the colors together. Okay. I just totally scrubbed away my highlight, didn't I? A little bit. There we go. All right. I think that is going to be too stripy. Let me try stepping it, doing another step and putting a little bit of the, I guess that's all right. He's not super light, but he's also not super dark. How's that look? Case in point, last Thursday you were disappointed because it wasn't Friday and you thought you would get... yeah. Luckily, I did the stream Friday, but it was later than normal, which was good for some and not good for the others. The Europeans didn't get to see it, but a lot of people who usually are at work got to see it, so that was a plus. You know what? I wish I had to airbrush this a little bit. It would be so much smoother. I'm just not quite skilled enough with an airbrush to put it down. What I'm doing here is just like back and forth wet blending. Lots of wet blending. But we're getting a lot of streaks, so let me see what happens when I do this. Ooh. That seems to smooth things out a little bit. Of course, it was wet when I applied it. So what I did was I used that paint with the medium. I'm gonna have to wait for that to dry now because it didn't work out exactly how I wanted it to. Try it again on this side. Oops. One of those times where I like totally dipped my brush in my paint and I got it all over my brush handle. I don't need an airbrush, I'm fine. You can't see all of the little streaks. maybe that's a good thing. But I appreciate that, Treverian. Sometimes we don't need to change our paintings as much as we need to change our confidence. I'm hypercritical of myself today, then, I guess. That looks good. Go back up here to the hood. Yeah, it's looking a little bit stripy on me. Kind of reminds me of an alien with the way his head's shaped. Well, I mean, aliens like the movie Aliens. So what it adds to the character. Exactly, there you go. A little bit of white. That makes it look more reflective. Ooh, that was it. That looks nice. Yep, a little bit of white. White and blue look so good together. Oops. Back in with this. Well, he's coming along. I thought I'd get more done, but we did say we were going to take my time on this one. And it is a different paint line than I'm used to using. That wash does seem to blend it a little better. Ruined. Airbrush helps the speed. Sometimes the brush can do things that airbrush can't. Yeah, exactly. The awesome barbecue. Oh, that's barbecue sounds so good today. Uh-oh. My cat is getting into things because he's like wanting to be fed. It's so funny. Naughty kitty. A little bit of white. Ooh. Is that the schminky? Yeah, it is. That's why I was like, why is it so smooth? Because it's schminky. He's knocking stuff over. Can you hear that? Get Bad kitty. I will feed him as soon as I get off stream here. So funny. He's like a little child. We had to take away we normally free feed them, so he gets really freaked out when the bowl is empty or has a space on it. And yeah. Thank you. I'm glad it's looking good. Good. I'm gonna try to follow this white all the way up here. Go. It's that white that makes like it look like a GW model when everything is edge highlighted. It doesn't always have to be edge highlighted, but it helps to do that heavy metal style. But what I can do with the white though is I can come back with my lighter blue and glaze over it. That light blue is actually not that far away off from the blue in front of it. Or in back of it. In back of it? In back of it. Woohoo! Changeling, guys. How's he look? Alright, that's all I'm going to do for today. I will work on him some more. And if I can... maybe I'll try to finish him up on Wednesday for you guys. Wednesday night from 7 to 9 p.m. And now I'm going to look for somebody to host, some awesome person. Dinor says Kingdom Death Night, so you're off to see soon. Good. Have a good day, everybody. Let me look for someone awesome to host. And thank you again so much for all of the subscriptions and the love. Let's see here. Move my palette out of the way. Flickster is on and he is getting ready to stream. I'm going to go ahead and host him. He's my buddy. And thank everybody for stopping by and seeing me paint. Alright, bye guys. Have a good one. We'll see you on Flickstream.